Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is, well, Trails to Azure. We were technically on our way to St. Ursula, but then I realized that on the road towards it, we also had an exterminated monster on our list, so that's basically why we are here right now. Let's see if we can, yep, there it is, and we can take it out. Just a little nuisance in between us and our target. Doesn't matter too much, because it will only help recover Lloyd's CP a little bit. Alright, let's destroy this monster and then head straight for St. Ursula to start doing our patrols there. Ooh, it's a big group as well. I didn't think it was gonna be that many. We can make it. Alright. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go with like multiple combo crafts. Technically we could. I just don't hope they have like a retaliation move, that once you attack them they'll do them all towards us, just like with the earthquake with the worms. But yeah, that was no, super recovery items. Yeah, let's see if we can get rid of a few, cause I was already planning on sleeping in our car. Now we just have that confirmed. Yeah, I just want the caster out of there. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh well, I'm sure we can do a bit more. Because if this is not enough, then yeah, it's enough. Then we'll have to figure out what these things were doing in the first place. New material times 6. Exterminate the monster on Ursula Road. Craft book Akasha. Oh, this is one of those craft books, if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, its content seems to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazzy's combat styles. Oh, would you like to give it a try, Wazzy? Why, absolutely. Ellie and Wazzy learned Akashic Star. By spending 100 CP each, they can unleash powerful combination attacks. Alright, time to head to St. Ursula's. I will see you there. Cause we're gonna take a little side trip along the way. Alright, that was a really nice rest. Let's start doing our rounds. Oh, hey there, Harold. Good to see you. What brings you to St. Ursula today? Well, I'm here to deliver an order of bedsheets. I'd like to get them to their new homes as quickly as possible, if you don't mind. Sure thing. I'll give you a hand carrying them inside. Ah, thank you. I do appreciate it. Just to be sure, you did order 30 sheets, correct? I asked because I haven't forgotten the time someone mistakenly ordered 500 instead of 50. You cannot be too careful. That sounds like a mistake Sharon would make. She must have been the one who filled out the purchase order back then. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong this time around though. Yeah, she made that very slight mistake. She does add a 0. Which, of course, it can happen to anybody. It just happens a lot to Sharon. Oh, the main sessions of the trade conference is finally taking place today. It's hard not to wonder what kind of decision they'll come to. I'll be sure to read the news about it when I can. I tried picking Philia and Len's brain about the conference, but unlike me, they didn't seem the least bit interested. It's hard not to wonder what kind of decisions will take place. I'll be sure to read the news about it when I can. Yeah, but I get that. God, not everybody is into politics, even if those politics influence their lives. Cause sometimes it's just not your cup of tea. Oh, hi, Aeol. Could it be my dear sweet Theo has finally returned to me? Oh, good morning. It has been a while, hasn't it? How many long nights have I spent dreaming of this day? Come here, Theo. I've got a bundle of hugs and kisses with your name on it. Denied. I've even missed your bittersweet rejections to my advances. Permission to activate Zero Field. She is more relentless than ever. Cut her some slack. She's been bottling these feelings up in for months. Oh, to think this simple little package delivery request would lead me to being reunited with my darling Theo. Could it be? Is it fate? Most definitely not. Another bittersweet reaction. Hey Eolia, if you ever need a package delivered, I'm right here. No thanks. The rejection was all too bitter and none too sweet. Basically, the way Eolia is with Theo, so is Randy with Eolia. Yeah. Reaching out and getting rejected almost instantly. Miss Eolia from the Bracer Guild came by for a request today, so I treated her to lunch. The hospital owes her and her partner a lot, so it was the least I could do. Alright. Nothing new. Oh, what's wrong, Michelle? Aren't you going to order something to eat? I mean, I would, but we're just sitting in a live operation, Flora. I don't understand how you can have an appetite after all that. Oh, I figured that was it. Well, every resident has to go through this at some point. You'll get used to it eventually. I hope you're right. Oh, after witnessing that surgery, I don't know how Flora can stand to eat all that meat. Just thinking about it is making me want to throw up. Yes, just like the way they are cutting in the meat with the knife, she's doing with her teeth. Look, Michaud, this is something every resident has to go through eventually. It's not if you can keep skipping lunch forever, trust me, you'll learn to get used to it. Yeah, to be honest, a human can get used to a lot of things. And surgery is just one of them as well. Alright, check out the mails. Oh, Dr. Beldine is taking a day off today. That's rare for a workaholic like him. I heard he's been on duty non-stop recently, so I hope this little reprieve finally gives him the chance to recharge his batteries. I hope so too, because everybody needs a recharge every now and then. I'd rather not be here, but some of our resident physicians took my stethoscope and told me to take the day off for once. What nonsense! I just had a day off last, what year was it again? Oh, never mind. I rarely get any time to myself like this, so I might as well endeavor to enjoy it. Yes, do enjoy it. Because people that take breaks every now and then do tend to have a sharper mind. Because your mind can get a bit complacent if you forget to take rest every now and then. Oh, I wonder if she's already out of bed or not. Yep, she is. I'm sure she's also already hard at work. Well, ever since I failed my entrance exam, I don't even want to show my face around Mom and Dad. What do you think I should do, Sharon? Oh, Baguio, Must really be out of his options if he turns to her for advice. Well, let's see. Well, you could always follow in your big sister's footsteps and become a nurse. That is actually surprisingly sound advice coming from you, Saron. A nurse? Yeah. It's not like there aren't any men in nursing. Why hadn't I ever thought of that? Being a nurse could be nice. It's not like there aren't any male nurses in the world. I only asked Saron for her advice because I had nothing to lose. Now I have another option I never even considered. Yeah, that means it was great advice. Hey, what you know? Lightning can strike at any time. Oh, I know. I'll just try on a nurse uniform and get a feel for it. Come on, Maifa, take it off and let him show what he look like. I'll give you a hand. And there goes Sharon again with the wrong advice. Don't get me wrong. I would be very intrigued to see how it looks on him, but yeah, he'd better get a male outfit. No, stop it, Sharon. She never changes. Even Sharon can say something thoughtful every now and then. I should start checking the skies for flying pigs too. I do agree with you on that. Flying pigs, definitely an option today. Oh, I know. Alright, let's see if anyone is on top today. Absolutely nobody. This is the way to the research ward, isn't it? We don't have any business there right now. No, we do not. I heard it's almost time for you to leave the hospital, Michael. Congratulations! Remember to stay healthy out there. I will. Thanks for everything, Shizuku. I'm going to miss you. Get well soon, okay? I'll be sure to write in the meantime. Oh, I'm so happy that you're getting to leave the hospital, Michael. Maybe Father and I can come visit you in Le Mans someday. Oh, I would like that a lot. You're welcome to come by any time you want. Yeah. They are like, well, how do you call that? Like buddies with the same disease? Because they were both in the hospital. Well, they have different conditions, but both sick. That's what I mean with that. So they could hang out with each other and both feel miserable at times, but trying to pick each other up. And of course have fun. I do hope they keep in touch. Oh, is that you, Theo? Have you officially returned to the SSS? Yes, as of yesterday. That's great news. It's so wonderful to see you again. I'd heard you've been busy lately, but you seem to be in good health today. Make sure to keep looking after yourself. I wouldn't want you to collapse like you did before. I will, and thank you once more for giving me a place to stay that night. The thought of sleeping in your soft pillowy bed again, however, makes it tempting to go back on my word. You and I are on the same wavelength, Theodot. Knock it off, Randy. Oh, I'm begging you to find some shame. It sounds like it's business as usual again at the SSS. And with her back, your team is at full strength now, isn't it? I'm sure you know, but you 6 will always have my support. Now get out there and show Crossbell what you're made of. Have you heard, by the way? Michael is getting discharged from the hospital soon. It is sad to see him go, but I couldn't be more prouder of him. Yeah, because he decided to go through with the surgery, even though he was very, very scared of it. And yeah, and being that brave can be very important. I heard a patient took shelter in his linen room during the attack on the hospital earlier this year. Not that I'd know. Only thing I took that night was a bullet to the gut. Thinking back, I'd have been a lot better off if I hid here too. Maybe cowardice is the answer sometime. It actually is. Because being afraid is also built in to protect us from harm. You just need to learn how to curb it a little bit. I got shot during the attack on the hospital earlier this year. Thinking back, I'd have been a lot better off if I hid here and here too. Maybe cowardice is the answer sometime. Yeah, but like I said, only in specific situations. At other times, you just need to be brave. Alright, Michael isn't here. Of course not. Didn't even leave a booklet. That's right. The wound has already managed to heal considerably. You're well on the road to recovery. You'll be walking again before you know it. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. Now I just have to get discharged so I can go back to work. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just peeling this scrumptious looking apple my grandchild brought me. Care for a slice? There's plenty to go around. Yeah, I have muffins. That sounds a little bit better than just plain apples. Oh, I'm happy that Michael is going to be discharged, but it's going to be a lot lonelier without him here. I think Shizuku will miss him the most. The two of them basically became such good friends. Yeah, that's why all the nurses need to step up and make sure she isn't lonely. Oh, well, I'll be. Is that you, Theo? Why, I'm just delighted to see you again. How have you been, dear? Good, thank you. You know the nurse administrator, Theo? Yes, she took care of me when I was hospitalized here 3 years ago. I owe her my life in a sense. Oh no, I didn't do anything special. It was all part of the job. I know the CPD keeps you busy, dear. But be sure to make your health. I only want to see you here for a friendly visit. I will, Martha. Thank you for always looking out for me. Oh, she always does. She always has a nice word to say to Theo when she comes by. Lighton should have finished his rounds in room 202 precisely 74 seconds ago. I, on the other hand, had no trouble finishing on time. He clearly still needs a long way to go. Don't take it the wrong way, Doctor, but you really do have to keep an eye on the clock. This is a hospital, Detective. A single second could mean the difference between life and death for a patient. Ergo, adhering ourselves to an optimized schedule results in more lives saved. Anyone can tell you that. Agreed. Effective time management is a useful skill in all walks of life. Though it goes without saying that you need to be no less than masterful at your field of choice as well. Precision, punctuality and perfection, those are the tenets I wish to instill in the young doctors of our future. Adhering ourselves to an optimal schedule results in more lives saved. Anyone could tell you that much. Dr. Sayland is amazing at her job. Yes, but above else, she has a good heart. She can be brash, but her exams are always so detailed you can tell she truly cares. That one blonde doctor lady is so cool, but she kinda scares me too. She'll shoot daggers right through you if you complain during her exams. I'd better be on my best behavior till I'm discharged. Yes. Without any weird behaviors, you can make it here during your stay at the hospital, definitely. Oh dear, your fever hasn't gone down, and your runny nose won't stop. Here, blow into Mama's handkerchief. That's a lot. Good job. Oh, my nose is too runny. I heard that Dr. Sayland is going to be performing a major surgery in the near future. If that's the case, there's only one patient it could be possibly for. Oh, I just hope this will be the one. The poor little girl's been through enough. Yeah, I hope so too. And if there's anything we can do to help her recover, do the surgery better, we'll do it within a heartbeat. I threw my back out from looking up at Orcus Tower during the unveiling ceremony. Embarrassing, isn't it? My hips are aching something awful too. Rats, I just can't catch a break with these aging bones. Oh. Ooh, this stomachache is getting pretty nasty. I know, I'll distract myself by watching all the pretty nurses. It's not a bad waste of time, isn't it? Because there are some really pretty nurses in here. Dr. Sayland is going to be performing a surgery of critical importance very soon. His Lordship, Prince Albert, even arranged to send someone from Emefaria to assist, as back when he visited. I pray the operation succeeds, though of course all of us at the hospital will do whatever we can to ensure it does. Yeah, and it really actually feels like everyone, all the staff in the hospital is really rooting for Shizuku to have her side back. Even us. Oh, Michael, the boy staying at the 3rd floor, is scheduled to be discharged next week. He's been there a long time. I'm thrilled he's recovered, of course, but I'll still miss him. It won't be the same here anymore. He's going to have a lot more people saying their goodbyes and wishing him well on the day he finally leaves. Yeah. It's gonna be really rough, I guess, because if he stayed here for an extremely long time, so it basically became like a second family to him. And now he's going. So yeah, I can understand him and other people being sad. It's just a normal thing, I guess. For your information, my thesis receiving high praise at the academic conference the other day. Would that you could have been there to see me in all my glory. What a shame. But while you were frittering away time with those highbrow scholastics, the Grand Prince himself came to rally my spirits. Do you know what he said? The future of surgery rests on your shoulders. Why, I have never been more honored in my life. Oh, don't get so cocky, Peach Fuzz. Right back at you, Baldy. Go to Gehenna, Peach Fuzz. Don't get too full of yourself, Baldy. Yeah. Alright, Shutter, I'm all set on my end. Once I hit the switch, you start adjusting the orbital pressure. Yes, ma'am. Let's hope it doesn't blow up this time. Oh, come on. Happy accidents are all part of the scientific process. Oh, she isn't wrong, though. But that isn't the same as becoming consenting to becoming a blast victim. Oh, yes, that's perfect. These are the results we're looking for, all right? At this rate, we'll be able to move to the endurance test today, too. Looks like we're in for another long night. Even when things don't go her way, Chief Ursula never gets discouraged. It's a great attitude to have as a medical device researcher. I could learn something from her. Oh, definitely. And probably a lot, too. Oh, here we go again. Dr. Gailey and Lago really should get a room already. By now, I know that letting them get it out of their system is going to finish this faster than intervening. In the meantime, I might as well go sorting through these criminal records. Clinical records. The hospital was not accused during the cults, so they are not the ones being criminal. It's clinical. A few different letters, meaning totally different things. I just misspoke a little bit. It happens. Alright. I think that's it for the hospital. We talked to everyone. So, for now, we're going back to the city. Unless Harold needs some extra help. Yeah, still the same as before. Alright. Then let's go back to Crossbell City. Let's put him back into the garage. Okay, let's go to the residential. Let's see who's home today. Oh, Cindy is visiting our next door neighbor today. Apparently she's been taking cooking lessons from Mrs. Hayworth lately. Oh, I have to thank her for the next time I get the chance. Mistress Hayworth next door does so much for my granddaughter Cindy. I'll have to thank her for the next time I get the chance. Yeah, and they mean it all in the bestest of ways. Cindy left me with all the housework. I guess I just gotta grin and bear it. Even a fly, a fancy socialite like me, has to prove he can do chores from time to time. Yes, yes, but you could wear more suitable clothing, that's for sure. Alright. Are they already busy with the lessons? Oh, guess what, Cindy? I made curry last night. Really? Oh, that's amazing, Colin. You're already a better cook than Ferric is. I like it when Cindy says I'm doing a good job. Oh, Sophia's teaching me how to bake some tasty sweets today. Sounds like Colin's been working hard in the kitchen too, though. He's such a good little kid. I wish Ferric was more like him. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more like him. Not totally, of course. Oh, Colin and I made curry last night. We may have gone a little overboard though. There were enough leftovers to last us for days to come. We're going to end up eating so much curry that will start to look like curry. That is a valid, well, fear to have. It could definitely happen. This is the home of Representative Campbell, leader of the dyed Republican faction. There's no reason to speak with him right now. Yeah, these two are still closed for the day. The business venture I invested in occupies one of the office spaces in Orcus Tower. Management plans to start operations there as soon as the trade conference is over. I'm very much looking forward to the dividends it's going to pay out. You're hoping, or you know there's going to be dividends? Again with the car. I saw an oval car drive towards the cathedral a little while ago. I could have sworn it was one of those fancy private limousines for the dignitaries. Oh, I must have been mistaken. Well, we haven't gone there yet, so still a slight chance. Oh, the city's on high alert today, Lady Ellie. Please be careful out there. We always are. No, Master Henri? Master Henri left for the Orcus Tower early this morning. I'm hoping today's conference ended without incident. Ooh, I hope so too. Alright, just the shitty neighbors left. Ah, I'm thinking we'll hit up that new blank place in the entertainment district today. Not that lowly commoner such as yourself would know anything about it. Actually, we were just there a couple of days ago. Man, are they still up there? What the hell are Sykes and Reggie doing? Well, we went up and down the mountain path until the sun came up last night. Man, I'm sleepy. Why can't Yuri and Sykes ever take the wheel? Drive a seltzer or two in my shoes for once. Last night's drive helped put Yuri in a better mood. The guy can be a real downer sometimes. Not that I ever say that to his face. Yeah, but there has to be a ray that... yeah. Do cheer him up a little bit. Alright, that is the residential district already done and over with. So we still have the cathedral and mains on this side. And we do have like an ancient ruin there that I really want to check out. Just to see if there is something there. Maybe the murals or enemies are back or anything like that. Just want to have a little check when we get there. Ooh. Ah, the cathedral has the honor of hosting Crown Princess Claudia of Liberal today. I believe Her Highness went to pay her respects at the cemetery after meeting with Archbishop Beralda. Ah, nobody but our mom and dad can tell which one of us is which. They said they would know just by the looking, but I don't get how we have the exact same face. Is some kind of superpower that our only parents have? Hardly anyone can tell the difference between me and Hamil. That's why I pretend to be him sometimes when I'm pulling pranks. Our mom always knows it's me right at the bed though. Yeah, because it's not just looks. Because even if you are like twins like that, you still both have your own personality that you developed over the years. Only the looks are the same. Oh, that was Senior Captain Swartz according to Prince Claudia just now. Oh, she's even more gallant in person than the rumors say. I think I finally understand why so many women make a fuss over her. So the Guardians are even here. I wonder which grave they are standing. The royalty one? People call it the Crossbell problem, but the exact conflict existed long before anyone thought to give it a name. For centuries, countless innocent lives have been claimed by the Empire, and the Republic disputes over these lands. Having a friend like Guy let me heal and move on from that, but even now, many Crossbellans bear similar scars. The Crown Princess of Liberal came to visit the cemetery. I sense she's carrying the weight of the Crossbell problem as it were her own. That girl may be young, but she's brimming with kindness and compassion far beyond her years. You're the special support section that visited us aboard the RC yesterday, right? Her Highness Princess Claudia and Senior Captain Swartz are further ahead. Feel free to pass through and speak with them if you'd like. The likelihood of there being any sort of threat at the cemetery is low, it's true. But there's no such thing as being too prepared. I mean, I need to be ready when protecting Her Highness is at a moment's notice. Yes. Oh, I'm sure you know, Julia, but we have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. Ah, yes, I inquired to one of the other sisters. It seems she's teaching a class outside the cathedral today. Oh, is that right? I would like the opportunity to see her today. We still owe her a debt for helping back then. Princess Claudia. And Senior Captain Swartz too. Oh? Ah, there they are. Oh, hello everyone, we meet again. And Julia and I have been expecting you. Pardon? How did you know we were coming? Through Seek. We have been monitoring our surroundings from up in the sky. He alerted us to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Now he really is amazing. Oh, Seek is an established informant of the Royal Guard after all. That means enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, and you even have a new face with you. Theo Plateau, pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It is an honor. Oh, the honor is all mine. Honestly, we're just doing our rounds, so no real reason for stopping by or anything. Oh, it's quite a twist of fate running into your Highness and the Senior Captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respects? Oh, that's right. This cemetery is the final resting place for generations of those who have lost their lives in Crossbell. I wanted to come and see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true cost and repercussions of the Crossbell platform. Ah, the Crossbell problem. That phrase is used to describe Erebonian and Calvard's feud over which of them has rightful ownership of Crossbell, correct? Oh, yes, though it's hardly a phrase you'd hear Crossbellans use themselves. The conflict has given the rise to decades of tension, perhaps the brink of which, with Crossbell right between them. Oh, the signing of the non-aggression pact in Liberal 2 years ago only calmed things on the surface. Both major powers still. My apologies, Your Highness. I don't mean to sound so rude. Oh, no. Everything you said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of Grandmothers of Queen Alicia's non-aggression pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force, that allowing Crossbell to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of war finally dissipated, but in that place became unseen political pressure from the two major powers. Pressure that has greatly affected the Crossbell state government. Because of that, it would be far too naive to claim that the non-aggression pact solved the Crossbell problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness. But that doesn't mean that the non-aggression pact has been meaningless. The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted the CGF. And I'll never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial railway guns pointed at Crossbell City. She's right. If war had broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger, countless Crossbellans' lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the sightings of a pack. Either way, it is nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about, wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Wuzzy? You can't tell a crown prince to just get over it. Oh, that's alright. I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbell's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve for doing so. Though I suppose it was a bit selfish of me to make much work for Julia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. Well, if you don't mind me saying, Princess Claudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future that Liberal clearly has in store. Oh, the two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the designated time is approaching. Oh, yes, you're right. My apologies. Julia, let's make our way to Orcus Tower. We'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. Though I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon. I understand you're working as security during the conference? That's right. The SSS will make every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at Orcus Tower, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. I'm guessing for now they won't be here anymore. Unless, of course, there's another, shift in time. And maybe then they'll be here again. Maybe just before they leave on the RSA. Alright. So, do we enter the cathedral already? Or are we gonna save that for the next one? I'm thinking of leaving it for the next episode. So, on the next episode, we're gonna enter the cathedral, talk to the people in there, and then head over to Mainz. Yes, and of course, on our way to Mainz, we have the doll studio, and I want to check out the other site we have there. Because they did say that there were no more monsters in the tower, but would that also be the case there? Very curious to see. Well, we'll try that out on the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As we continue doing our rounds with Mainz in our, in our next exploration. So see you there. Bye-bye.